Tonight, longer sentences and fewer privileges getting tough on criminals who don't show up for sentencing. Good evening. The sister of murdered teacher Sabina Nessa says plans to punish criminals who avoid sentencing are a step in the right direction. Tougher sanctions are being proposed in England and Wales, including more jail time or loss of privileges in prison. Well, the family of Sabina, who was killed in southeast London 4 years ago, are among those who've campaigned for change after their loved one's killers refused to face them in court. Helen Keenan reports. So, Helen, these tough new measures, but when we act... Next tonight, police officers will no longer be able to escape the sack for gross misconduct. Today, the government laid out more measures to increase policing standards. It's part of a series of reforms to build trust and confidence. Sangeeta Kangola is at... Some other news now. The family of a student nurse from London who was killed in Texas has raised more than £65,000 to bring her body home. Now, it was meant to make the streets around schools safer and healthier, but some residents in Ilford believe a traffic restriction scheme is actually having the opposite effect. People living on Ridgeway Gardens say displaced traffic is creating daily gridlock, blocking driveways and putting children at risk. Cafe Patter has a story. Still to come this evening. But first, it is a big night for Arsenal. Let's take a look at the day's sport. Excitement is building with less than 2 hours to go until Arsenal take on Paris Saint-Germain in their Champions League semi-final second leg. The match is in the French capital, where large numbers of Gunners fans have been arriving. Rags Martel caught up with some of them as they headed out of St Pancras, and also with those not lucky enough to get a ticket. Rags Martel reporting there. We're away from the Champions League. Tottenham are fully focused on making it all the way to the Europa League final. The team are... And Chelsea are looking to get the job done in the Conference League final. The Blues are also in action. Now, here's an unlikely pairing for you. A pub landlord and an historian. But a shared passion for World War II brought these two together. Let's take a look. They intro themselves, but Al Murray, otherwise known as the pub landlord, and James Holt. Well, coming up, we'll have more on the 80th anniversary of VE Day. Found out how the South Bank has been remembering the everyday heroes of the war. Now, but first, let's find out what's on the evening news with Mary. Oh, Sally's here. Sally, goodness me, they weren't allowed to... Thanks, Sally. Well, to end, let's return to the 80th anniversary of VE Day. The week-long commemorations have been remembering those who gave their lives for their country. Today, along the South Bank, some of the lesser-known war heroes were being celebrated. Graham Stothard went along. Amazing stories we should never forget. And that is it from us. The evening news is next with Mary. But for now, from all of us on the London team, bye-bye. Have a great evening.